Hey, my man, can I help you?
Let me get an autograph.
Nah, I ain't signing no autographs, but you get off my car.
You don't remember me, huh?
Damian.
I know I've been away a long time, but I kept myself in shape. I still got gas in the tank.
Come by the gym.
Thank you.
I know what you're doing, Donnie. You don't owe this dude nothing.
Damian's fighting the world and he's trying to hurt people.
I vouch for you. You think you mad? Try spending half your life in a cell. Watching somebody else live your life.
Damian was like family. Now we past talking.
Then maybe you just have to fight him.
I feel those chains are breaking, yeah. I fear God, I don't fear death. I see those stripes and take a step.
Killmonger versus Kang the Conqueror. Did you forget you're muted?
I was literally talking for like 3
I
freaking
knew
minutes
it.
there.
I was like,
Oh
damn.
my goodness gracious.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I can't
Did you hear me
believe I
say
have to do that whole
Killmonger versus Kang the Conqueror?
thing. Did, and then I was like, man, King got jacked.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of have to, I guess, for a boxing movie these days.
Well, you know, you'd be surprised. Like, not all boxers are huge. Actually, they have bigger, like, triceps than they do biceps. Because when you're throwing a punch, you use a lot more of your tricep muscle, which is, like, the back of your arm. So whereas, like, a wrestler is going to have, like, bigger biceps because they got to, like, pick people and choke them and whatnot. Anywho, tangent aside.
Facts.
So there's no Rocky in this, so they're not having that draw. It's like, can Creed stand on his own? Which I think he can. 2 successful movies. I like what they're showing, kind of the growth of the character here, but is the villain, like, is there a draw to that? Like, I wanted to see Drago and his son. That was a draw, because that's Rocky 4, but, like, this is a no-name, come up, he's in jail. I mean, who believes that this guy could magically, like, beat everybody being in jail? But, like, I guess that's what Adonis did in all the Creed movies, like came out of nowhere with no real training and was doing that. And I don't know, it's tough for me to say, like, I'll probably see it because I enjoy the Rocky and Creed movies, but don't feel like this movie will do nearly as well as the first Creed or the second.
We was like brothers. I was the best, though. But I never got a chance to prove that.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit of the cliche kind of shoehorned in there, like, oh, here's the old past things, and now it's going to drive a story forward. This random guy I got arrested with when I was a kid. I guess we were like brothers. I've never mentioned my best friend like this before or whatever.
And it'll be something like he feels guilty because that guy, quote unquote, took the fall. But then we'll find out, like, he didn't really take the fall, you know? He's felt guilty over nothing. He's got to let it go.
And almost like he's trying to be the Rocky in this situation. Like, he wants to give him a shot. And like he said in the one point, like, I vouched for you. Or I guess he, like, gave him some kind of comeuppance. And then he just took it and ran with it, you know?
You think you mad? Try spending half your life in a cell. Watching somebody else live your life.
Then the jealousy starts breaking out, and we're going to get this big epic fight, which you could tell from the lighting and the couple end shots. It's definitely the last part of the movie at the end there. They basically show the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. And it's, you know,
no rock.
And we know it's going to be one ultimate battle there at the end to see. And it's like, what essentially is Creed fighting for, right? So, like, the first movie to prove himself because he was kind of like, you know, the bastard son and not really ever recognized. And then you have the second one, which is like the Drago fight. And, I got to get the guy who killed my dad.
You're much smaller than your father.
Bruh.
You know, this one, I just don't see as much of that storyline draw as the other two. And I mean, I could be surprised. I mean, Rocky 3 was able to build, like, Clubber Lang came out of nowhere. It's not like he had anything in the first 2 Rocky movies.
I don't want a man like me to have the title because I'm not a puppet like that fool up there.
You know, you've got a big mouth.
They come out, make him like a bad guy, and it does well in the movies. So this one could do the same thing. But it does, I'm saying it did not appeal to me like the first 2 Creed movies did.
Yeah, if I was seeing this, it's on the actors alone. It's not really to see, like, what happens in Creed. Like, I don't really care about the Creed story anymore. I was more invested about, like, the Rocky end of it, and all those stories have been told. Just kind of like in Rocky fashion, they might pump out a couple more Creeds, like Rocky did. Just keep going. Just go till it doesn't.
Exactly. That will definitely keep going until it doesn't.
When I walked away from boxing, I walked away with some unfinished business.
Okay, I can't find a budget for Creed 3, but Creed 2 was an $80 million budget.
That makes sense. How much did it make? Like 300 million, maybe?
214.
14. Oh, so even less.
Domestic. So what, Blockbuster or bomb? We're gonna say it doesn't matter because they're just gonna keep Creeding on.
Yeah, I still feel like it'll be a blockbuster, but I mean,
it's the trilogy. I think it'll definitely make its money. Just imagine of where do they go from here. It's like, what kind of important story do we tell after this? Because we've already used this one.
Right, exactly.
Where do we go? Does he have a kid? He trains his kid? What's going on?
Then it is just following Rocky. Creed 4 is like him fighting a Chinese boxer, you know?
Yeah, right. Maybe he goes over there, you know? Maybe he's fish
Right.
out of water.
And then, the Communist Chinese Party falls, just like the USSR did after Rocky 4.
Oh no. It all comes full circle. Everything gets returned.